take my crown now. These voices in my head, I'm telling you to bow down. You don't got control, no, so bow down. I don't give you control, no, so bow down. Yeah. I'll take my crown now. These voices in my head, I'm telling you to bow down. You don't got control, so bow down. I don't give you control, no, so bow down. Yeah. Bow down. You gotta tell me, you gotta tell it to bow down. If it don't match up with the word, then you gotta tell it to bow down. And you gotta crown out, and you gotta tell it to bow down. Yeah. Voices in my head telling me that I won't make it, but I like a challenge. So I just keep going, trusting the Lord. The more that I know, the more that I grow, the more that I show the devil that he's on the bottom of my souls. Yeah, he's on the bottom of my souls. This is what I know. Life comes and life goes, and I'm not about to sit around and let time pass me by though. The time is now, and I ain't going nowhere. When fear comes around, I tell it bow down, down, down.
So that they don't harm this mind that you called yours, soul that you called yours. I know that they have to bow down. The spirit is stronger and I have the crown. I know I'm greater than the way you try to bring me down. I'm not trying to hear what they say, no. I'm just gonna turn it away. They can control my mind, I'm not living alone. You gotta tell me, you gotta tell it to bow. If it don't match up with the word, then you gotta tell it to bow. And you gotta crown out, so you gotta tell it to bow down.
Hello everybody, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you all doing? Are you all okay? Are you all alright? Mandinibulise nonke bazix, ndiyanibulisa nonke, ndiyanamkela. Ezindaweni zonke enhleleni kuzo ngumhlobo wenu lo nguye lo umhlobo wenu igama lami nguJongs. Everybody ndiyanibulisa, ndiyanamkela. We are here one more time, siyahlangana futhi kwakhona kule corner yethu. This is your favorite corner ke mziki wami. This is your favorite corner. This is where you need to be. It's a place where we come and enjoy sharing of izwi lenkosi. Ayikho ke into emnandi nebalulekileyo njengokushare izwi lenkosi. Ayikho into emnandi neyonwabisa umphefumulo njengokuza apha and share from the scriptures and share from izwi lenkosi. There is a lot of things umuntu angeza apha online ashare ngazo, especially today. There's a lot of trending news umuntu angeza apha afike ashare, just like all the trending stories that happened this week, even today was it. But we are not there. We are here just to share from izwi lenkosi. We are here just to talk about izwi lenkosi because it is a huge privilege. It is a huge favor that God has given to me. It's a huge privilege to be able to share izwi lenkosi, to be able to share izwi lenkosi with the world, because uthi umpostoli Paul nakabhala ebhalela uTimothy, 1 Timothy, I think it's chapter 4 verse 13, uthi uPaul yenze ibe ngumkhuba indaba yokufundwa kwezwi lenkosi public, uthetha noTimothy. So ukufundwa kwezwi public bazalwane i-business yethu to share izwi lenkosi public is our business. Yes, Kingdom Conscious International. How are you? How are you? How are you? Shalom, shalom, my bra. Shalom, shalom. You are welcome to share with me. You are welcome to work this with me. Let's work this together, man. Let's work this together. I am here just to share ezwini lenkosi. We've been doing this for quite some time. Siyaqhubeka ke kwincwadi kaJohn, John chapter 12. Amazing book, amazing book. Well, this conversation, especially kule ncwadi kaJohn, is been inspired by what we were doing last year in my cell group. In my cell group last year, we spent a lot of time studying the book of John. We spent a lot of time studying a book of John, and so many things we gathered, so many stuff we learned as we were studying the book of John. So since then, I decided to come and share some few things online concerning those things that we learned from this book. So ndiyaqhubeka ke bazekise sibhizi chapter number 12. Last time we were here, we read from verse 1 to we spoke about from verse 1 to verse number 15. We are about to start from verse number 16, and without any waste of time, bazekes, oh my God, faith, oh my God, that's my day one, sister. That's my day one, sis. How are you? How are you? What a surprise! What a surprise, guys! I need to welcome you. I need to welcome you in ngendlela official, man. Let me welcome you. Let me welcome you. Let me welcome you like this. Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, all of you. You are welcome. How are you, siswam? Uyamjani, siswam unjani? It's been years. It's been years. I even lost count and says when last time I saw you, man. I hope you are good. I hope you are good. Oh my God. Kingdom Conscious. You are here with me, my bro. You are here with me. Oh my God. By His sufficient grace, I'm still standing. How about yourself? Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. I'm standing. As you can see, I'm just here online, bruh, to share ezwini lenkosi. There's nothing else I would love to come over here and share about. Yes, there's a lot of things one can come and share, but izwi lenkosi surpasses them all, man. Izwi lenkosi surpasses them all, because it's by grace of God, and it's also a privilege and an honor. It's a privilege and it's an honor to be able to share izwi lenkosi. Yes. So, okay, last time we were here, we spoke a lot about ukungena kukaYesu eJerusalem, how his entrance to Jerusalem was so amazing, because ukungena kwakhe eJerusalem, he was welcome in a way different. This time around, every single person there, they wanted to see him, every single one, especially those who were ready for the celebration of the Passover, especially those guys who were there to celebrate the Passover. They welcome him like a king. So if you can read the previous verses, you will see this. They even sang a song which is from Psalms 118. So besamkela uYesu eJerusalem, singing the song elithi Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. Yes, my bra. Yes, my bra. Yes, yes, yes. I can see that. I can see that. Good, man. Good, good, good. Yes. So bemamkela engena eJerusalem, and these guys, they even paraded him in. Beza bepete these palm branches. These palm branches. So palm branches in this nation of the Jewish people. Palm was a national symbol. So when he comes into Jerusalem, these guys bamamkela bepete the palm branches as if the king is coming in. So he enters Jerusalem with grand entrance. Not just any entrance, a grand entrance. He enters there riding a donkey. Surprisingly, he enters Jerusalem riding on a donkey. He's not riding on a horse, he's riding on a donkey, entering Jerusalem. Our King of Kings. uYesu ungena eJerusalem eqabele idonki, which only symbolizes peace and this lowly shepherd king. This lowly shepherd king. Remember ukuthi most of these Jews, they misunderstood the ministry kaYesu, because they thought ukuthi uMessiah will come and be this great king who's going to defend them from their enemies, who's going to defend them from the oppression, who's going to defend them from the Roman Empire. They were expecting him to be like that, but he comes in riding on a donkey, which simply means he is not the king they expect him to be. He's not the guy who's gonna come and turn the tables around in terms of political power. Yes, in terms of political power. He was not intending to go that route. He was not intending to go that route, man. He was not intending to go that way. That is why he comes in riding on a donkey, which is a symbol of him coming as a peaceful man, a man of peace. So he comes riding on a donkey, which symbolizes his coming is only a peaceful coming. A peaceful coming. So the expectations of these guys are so high, and the expectations of these guys are skewed, because he's coming as a different king than the king they expect him to be. So all that is on the previous verses, Gebazes. You can just go after the show and check that and remind yourself on those verses. So we're going to read some few verses, Gebazes, and then we call it a night. So let's go. We're going to read from chapter 12. We're going to begin reading, go verse number 16 tonight. We're going to begin reading from verse number 16. Because sibonile ku verse number 15 yila angena khona eJerusalem, and bayamamkela ku verse 14, bayamamkela ukungena kwakhe eqabele ithole ledonki, ithole lembongolo. Bemculela iculo ke eliphaya ku Psalms 18 bethi Hosanna, Hosanna, which simply means please save, please save. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. Yes, Prince of Peace. That's why he's riding on a donkey, my brother. That's why he's not riding on a horse. That's why he's not riding on a chariot. He's riding on a donkey. On a donkey. So that alone is a message. It's a different message to what these guys expected him to be. So let's go see verse number 16. Let's go see verse number 16. Let's check verse number 16 and see. Oh my God. Let's go check verse number 16. Yes, verse number 16, chapter 12. Let's see this. Chapter 12, verse number 16. Let's read. At first, his disciples did not understand all this. Only after Jesus was glorified did they realize that these things had been written about him and that these things had been done to him. Oh my God, can you see that? Can you see this? So, as he performs this miracle, as he do all these things, phakathi kwabo, izwi lenkosi lithi abafundi bakhe, even abafundi bakhe, they did not understand the meaning of all this. They did not understand it because it was a mystery. So indaba ye-gospel, bazikes, is a mystery that can only be revealed by the presence of God's Spirit. Can only be revealed to someone by the presence of umoya ongcwele. Umoya ongcwele afike ayivule, ayambule, ayichile umoya ongcwele ngokwakhe. So it was a mystery even to his disciples. These guys were walking with him. They were sharing things with him. They were sharing their lives with him. But they could not fully understand his ministry. So they only understood these things when he was already glorified. When he left, after he was crucified, buried, rose again, and went to be at the right hand of his Father. It's only then they understood, okay, now we see why he was doing things in this way, why he was living his life in this manner, why he was doing all the signs and wonders. And by then, he's already left. He's already left. That's how John narrates the story. That's how John narrates the story here. Let's continue to read verse number 17, verse number 17. We want to be quick. We want to cover some verses, some few verses. Verse number 17. Now the crowd that was with him when he called Lazarus from the tomb and raised him from the dead continued to spread the word. Ha! You see that? Can you see that? So this chapter number 12, headline yakhona is the resurrection of Lazarus. Lazarus was not resuscitated, because Lazarus was completely dead. He was 4 days in the tomb when Christ raised him. So he was not resuscitated, he was resurrected. He was resurrected. So verse number 17 uthi abo babekhona bebona, the eyewitnesses, people who were there when he was called out of the tomb, they continued to let this story go viral. The story of Lazarus was viral. The story of Lazarus' resurrection went viral. And this story was controversial. It was controversial because remember the guys at the Sanhedrin. Do you remember the chief priest there? The most powerful man in that council. Chief priest Caiaphas. Caiaphas, he made a declaration, or Caiaphas made a directive that guys, it is better ukuba one man afe endaweni yokuthi isizwe sonke siface the mighty force of the Romans. So into engasenzela ukuthi sibe safe ukuthi this man who is giving us problems, this man who is so influential, this man who's preaching this new gospel that we have no idea about, the best thing to deal with this man, let's eliminate him. That was Caiaphas. So now ukuresurrectwa or ukuvuswa kukaLazarus was an indictment with theology. Yeah, these guys who were part of the Sanhedrin. The Sadducees. Remember, the chief priests were coming from this group ebizwa ngaba-Sadducees. So pronouncement ka-Caiaphas was a problem, was caused because uYesu uvuse uLazaro ekufeni, and uLazaro was a testimony, or uLazaro was a proof yokuthi there is resurrection. Because remember ukuthi the Sadducees were rejecting indaba ye-resurrection. So ukuphila kukaLazaro, these guys, as they were perpetrating the story sokuvuswa kukaLazaro, imfundiso or a theology these Sadducees was being exposed. Theology yabaSadducees was exposed by impilo kaLazarus. So not only Jesus was a threat to these people, also Lazarus was a threat to these people. So these guys, as they were spreading the message yokuthi uLazaro simbonile, we were there when he was resurrected. We were there when Jesus called him out of the tomb. So this message was a threat to the Sadducees. Was a threat to the Sadducees. Was a threat to the Pharisees as well. So these two groups, they were united in devising a plan that will eliminate uYesu. So in the plan of eliminating uYesu, they also included this proof, this living proof yokuthi i-resurrection into ekhona, which is uLazaro. uLazaro naye, they decided ukuthi naye we should deal with him. So people are carrying the message. People are telling the story sika Lazarus. Let's continue, verse number 18. Many people, because they had heard that he had performed this sign, they went out to meet him. You see, he's entering Jerusalem, and because people heard this viral moment, everyone wanted to see him. Everyone wanted to meet him. Verse 19. So the Pharisees said to one another, see, this is getting us nowhere. Do you see the Pharisees? The Pharisees is another sect, a powerful kule kule Jerusalem council, this council of elites in Jerusalem. So the Pharisees also were one of these influential parties. So now they are saying this is getting us nowhere. What are they talking about? Is their plan to deal with Christ. Is their plan to deal with Christ. Their plan to deal with Christ was not working because people are there to see Christ. Now it's difficult for the Pharisees to execute their plan to arrest Christ, because they were scared if they arrest him while he is so famous, it's going to cause the unrest. It's going to cause the unrest. So now they are complaining now. They are confused. This is a statement of confusion. They are displaying their confusion. They are helpless. See, this is getting us nowhere. Look how the whole world has gone after him. Really? Really now? Was it the whole world that was going after him? It was not the whole world. This was a hyperbole. It was not the whole world. But because they are confused, it seems to them like the whole world is catching the fire. Seems like to them the whole world is catching this, is catching the Spirit of Christ. They are confused. Their plan is not working. They don't know what to do. This is from confusion they are having. Yes. That's my wife. That's Mrs. Everybody. That's Mrs. She's saying Lazarus' story was viral. Yes, it was. And it caused people to spread the word. Exactly. So people were spreading the word about the resurrection of Lazarus. So ukuvuswa kwaLazaro ekufeni, it was an embarrassment to the Sadducees, the chief priests. It was an embarrassment because bebengakholelwa kwi-resurrection. Now Lazaro has been resurrected, and now they must answer and explain their theology. And explain and defend their indefensible theology. Have you ever seen people trying to defend something indefensible? Oh my God, touch their theology, you will see. This is what Christ was doing here. Touch people's theology and you will see how they will try to defend stuff that is indefensible. They were in trouble. They were in trouble, Abazix. They were in big trouble. They were in big trouble. Oh my God. Look at the time. It's been 29 minutes since we've been here. So Abazix, thank you for coming on. Thank you for joining me. We will continue next time. We will continue next time. We will continue next time. I don't want to be here for a long time. I think 30 minutes is good enough for us to share from the Word of God. So I hope you are all blessed. I hope you are all blessed and you have taken something as we close this, as we call it a night. Until we meet next time, good people, take good care of yourselves and please be good. Bye now.